Welcome to a night of total terror. Night of the Living Dead.
Hey y'all, it's Doug here, Doug Mystic Eye on Board Game Geek. Doing another run-through of Run, Fight, or Die, a zombie game by Richard Lenius and produced by 8th Summit Games and Gray Fox Games. Now, what I'm going to do, just so you know, is I did finish the last, obviously if you watched them in order, I finished the last one, but I was making an error that was kind of game impacting. I mean, it made it tougher for us where I was only counting 1 point of damage for each bat. In actuality, the bats represent 2 points of damage. So since I enjoyed myself so much with the game, I thought I'd just give it another go. And what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to do a long session. I'm not going to spend a lot of preamble or time. I'm going to have the game set up and ready to go without any instruction, because I did the instruction correctly, I just didn't follow the rule on the bats correctly. So if you want the instruction, go back to the first video. If you just want to get started with me, I'm going to pick a slightly different cast of characters for this one, even though I'm going to keep the sweet prom girl to see if we can do better with her this time. So let's just get right to it. Again, I'm going to play through, I think, the whole game session in one big video, so that should be very interesting. So let's see if we can do that and see if it will take the 45 minutes or so that it says on the box to complete the game with 3 players. So like before, I am playing with the Zombie Horde add-on. I think the game is fine without it, but I do think it enhances the game. If you do have it, you want to play with it. But along with that comes some skill cards. So I do need to quickly assign each character a skill card and set up their board, which means I'll be placing the zombies out there as well. So let me get that done, and then we'll take our first turn. We're going to have the athlete, the country girl, and the sweet prom girl in this playthrough. So it should be fun. Okay, so let's get started. With our first turn, we're going to have our athlete. And of course, the first thing we're going to do is roll his dice. With the athlete, his ability as a street fighter, you can use bat icons to do 1 point of damage in each zone 2 and 3. So that's pretty helpful for him. But let's go to the dice bowl and just get started right away. His dice combo is scrounge. It's really hard to get these dice combos. We'll see. And when rolling this combo, ignore the zombie icons and draw 2 loot. Keeping 1 pretty good. So if we can get that, we can ignore the zombie icons. And out of his his skill card, he took the extra 3 hit points. Okay, let's roll our dice. Here we go, guys. All right, so this is we got the amulet, event, which allows us to do a couple things. I'll just read the amulet to you. Change 1 non-zombie die to any icon, or re-roll all zombie icons without drawing a flee card. You may still take a fleeing card to reroll zombie icons again if that works. Now I only have 1. Might as well reroll it because the other ones are fine that he's got. So he got a run die. So he's gonna let's see. Definitely keeping his bats because then he could completely wipe out his front row. The 1 search icon's gonna allow him to draw a location card. That's fine. Let's keep the gun. Let's just re-roll this 1 die, see what we get. Another bat, so that's going to help him. He's going to be fine for this first turn. Let's go to his board and see what happens. Okay, here's his dice. So this 1 bat can take out, remember, 2 points of damage. Can take out these 2 fellas here in the front row. So he got rid of this 2. Now remember, his special ability is he can use his bats to do 1 point of damage. So he's going to take out 3 additional zombies. He might as well take them all out of here. So that is going to wipe out his second row. And then for his last icon, which is this one, he's going to get to draw a location card. So let me just give these a quick shuffle. I know I did it, but I like to make sure they're shuffled up nicely. And let's draw a card. What do we get? We get the water tower. It says on the water tower you can see where zombies are gathering. At the start of your next turn, you may move up to 4 zombies from any of your zones to another player's zone 3. Nice. So he's going to get rid of zombies next turn. The other players are going to be well aware of that. So what do we have next? We have the zombies advanced phase. So these 4 here go into the next zone, and then we also have the zombie. Then next we have the zombie hunt phase. He had no zombie dice, so the only thing that's going to appear right now are the 3 that come into the game with this card. So we're going to have a crawler in zone 1. Now what does that mean? That means that this crawler automatically appears in his first zone. Then we're going to have a walker, a regular walker in zone 2, so zone 2 is kind of heavy, and another crawler in zone 3. Now the other thing about crawlers in the further zones is you can't shoot them because they're hard to see. One of the guys has a special ability for that. Yeah, I'll get to that as we move on to the skills on the next character. That is going to end the athlete's turn. Next up, we have the country girl. Her ability is she's a scout. Immediately after your first roll, you may re-roll 1 zombie icon. That's pretty good. And you notice that her dice combo only includes 2 zombie icons. She has the skill of Eagle Eye. It says you may use gun icons to damage crawlers, and crawlers must always start in zone 3, so those ones that say start in zone 1 will not happen to her. Pretty good. So knowing that, let's go to the dice bowl and roll some dice. Okay, here we go. Alright, so she did get, now remember she has the scout ability, so on her first, so she can immediately after her first roll may re-roll 1 zombie icon. She only has 1, so she's going to roll that. It's a gun. Pretty good. And she got the nurse event. Nurse event, it says heal 1 wound or back 2 zombies from zone 1 to zone 2. Well, she's going to do that, and she can pop the other ones in. So she's in the other zones. So she's going to keep the 2 guns because she can shoot into the back zones. And then she's going to re-roll this bat because she won't need it this turn. It's a fleet run icon, so we're going to roll 1 more time just to see if she can get a book. Nope, but we got some interesting things going on here. With the country girl, we already took advantage of her primary ability, but we do have a couple things to do here. So with the before we go any further, we do want to resolve this, which will allow her to back 2 zombies from zone 1 to zone 2. So these 2 here go to here. That's the first thing that happens. Then we got 2 guns. So we'll just pop 2 from here, from our middle zone. That'll do that. And now we got a 1 book and 1 search. So 1 search allows us to draw a location. We've seen that. And 1 book is going to allow us to draw 1 event card. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. Let's do the location first. The movie theater. Immediately draw 1 event. So we're going to have 2 event cards this turn. At the start of your next turn, clear 1 of your zones of all zombies. Nice. So movie theater is going to help her quite a bit. Now let's draw her event card from the movie theater. It is, oh wait, I didn't shuffle these. That was on top because of the last game. I need to shuffle these up. Let me do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so here, let's do it again. Barricade. Okay. She has a barricade. So what does this mean? It says the building has a door that unlocks, let's hope there are no zombies. Now she doesn't really need to use this now, but whenever you draw a location card, you may discard this event to prevent all Zone 1 zombies from advancing in the zombie advance phase for that turn. So she's just going to keep that right there. And then we get to draw a second event for her book icon, and it's Horde of Wandering Zombies. Zombies are everywhere. They're everywhere. They're like everywhere. Add 3 zombies to your Zone 3. Add 2 zombies to every other player's Zone 3. Okay, we're going to take care of that right now. So the first thing we do is we draw a card for her Zone 3. Now she has the Eagle Eye, so this is a good draw for her. These 2 crawlers cannot appear in Zone 1 due to her skill. So these 2 crawlers are going to start back here, and then she has 1 more, which is a runner. And you know, runners' special ability, as a reminder, is to move 2, and they cannot be pushed back by using the run icons. So that is going to take care of that. So yeah, so after playing that full session and making a couple errors, I think I've got the game simple enough. I got it down, and I think it'll make it a more fun playthrough. That's why I wanted to do this. Now we also have to add 2 zombies to every other player's Zone 3. So let's do that. So once again, our sweet prom girl is getting the worst of things. She has to add zombies to her Zone 3 before she even gets to play. So we're going to add a runner, and we're going to add 1 walker. I guess having this sweet little prom girl in as a damsel in distress adds tension to the game. Now we're going to go back to the athlete and add 2 folks to his board, or 2 zombies to his board as well. Okay, here we go. You know what? I accidentally didn't roll here. I missed a die for her, so she got to pop an extra zombie out of her zone 2, but that didn't change this. So he's going to have a brute in his zone 3. For some reason I left one of the dice on his board, and a runner on his zone 3. So those are the little mistakes I have to watch out for while I'm doing a playthrough, because I might miss a few things, but we caught it in time, so no big deal. And that's going to end the country girl's action dice phase. So she popped a few zombies. Now we're going to go to their advanced phase. So yeah, I did roll that extra gun for her and took another zombie from here. So now these two are going to move up to zone 1. This runner will move 2 to here. Walker and crawlers will move up to here. So that's where she's at. Now we are going to go to our sweet prom girl and take her. Oh wait, well, we got to populate. Got to do the hunt phase and populate her board with 3 more zombies. So we're going to have a crawler in her zone 3 and a walker. Boom. And a crawler, it says zone 1 again, but again she has the eagle eye ability, so she spots it before it creeps up on her, and it is in zone 3 as well. Now we're going to move on to our lovely prom, sweet prom girl, and see if she can actually have better luck in this game than in the last one. Okay, here's our dice. We've got our 5 action dice and our event die. We're going to roll those. So, wow, so for her event die, she got the same thing, the nurse die, which is going to allow her to push back a couple zombies. And, again, this is actually pretty good for her. So I think she's just going to keep this as is, and I'll show you why when we go to the board. When we got a lot of zombies in zone 3, this pays off. But let me go show you what I'm going to do. And by the way, with her, the skill I took that she got when I drew them out was healer. It says at the start of your turn, if you have 3 or more wounds, you heal 1 wound. Pretty good. So anyway, she's going to use this ability first with the 2 nurses, or the nurses, which allows her to push back. Well, she probably should re-roll the bat then, if we're going to do that, because it allows her to heal 1 wound or back 2 zombies from zone 1 to zone 2. So I'm going to take this die and I'm going to re-roll it just off camera. I'll tell you what it is. Yeah, it's a book icon. So let's we'll just keep that. I could re-roll it again. Luckily, didn't get any zombies. But here's her 2 guns, her 2 run dice, and that. So for using the skill, she's going to back these 2 to here. Okay. And then what she's going to do is use these 2 to back them off the back row. Now what that does is it takes them out of they're out. So she successfully ran away from them. That's what that represents. And then we have 2 guns, so we're just going to pop this runner, because we can't use those special things on him. And then we're going to pop another one of these guys in her second row, and that's going to end that for her. So now we have to move the zombies. Now, if she draws, her book, which I think gets her an event card. So this, her special ability, Look of Innocence. Once per turn, when you draw an event card, you may discard the first card and redraw, keeping the second card. So let's draw her event card, and hopefully she gets something pretty decent. Building Ahead. This is a hold card, means it's going to have a good ability. Through the early morning fog, you see a group of buildings. Keep this card to play in the future. Discard this card to draw 3 location cards. Keep 1 and discard the other 2. Pretty good. We're not going to need. I'm going to save that for a more dire situation. So right now we do go on to the zombie advance phase. So these 4 are going to advance to her zone 1. These 3 will advance to her zone 2. And now we go to the hunt phase where we draw 3. That first round, nobody rolled any zombies. That's amazing. We're going to have a brute show up in her zone 3. Boom. A runner and a walker. So she got rid of one runner just to have another one appear at the outskirts of the area that just spot her, and that is going to end her turn. As you can see, these turns can go pretty quickly, so we're going to go right back to our athlete. We're going to take a peek at his board. Remember, he is at the water tower, and we'll see what that does, and then we'll go to the dice bowl and roll. Okay, so we get to do this now. At the start of your next turn, you may move up to 4 zombies from any of your zones to another player's zone 3. So we're going to take, remember, it doesn't matter what zombies they are. So Mr. Brute is going to move over to the Country Girl's board. I think this is a second of 4. Mr. Runner is going to move over to the Sweet Prom Girl's board. Got to spread the wealth. any of my zones, so we might as well. He's good with the baseball bat, but he can use it in other areas. Well, let's put this creeper in the Country Girls Zone 3. Now we got one more to go. We'll just take one of these walkers here and give it to the prom, the sweet prom girl, and then that will use up his location. So that was his successful visit to the water tower, and now we get to roll his dice. Okay, let's see what he gets here. Ooh, so this isn't as good a roll for him. He's got a zombie. I don't think he can do anything about that. Nope, he can't. But well, unless he takes a fleeing card. His event is not a good one. His event is it's Zombies Rise, so we're going to add one zombie to Zone 2 and one zombie to Zone 3 for him. So let's go do that first and get that out of the way. Okay, so here's this card. We're going to add one to Zone, let's see, that is, let's put the card over here. We're going to add one to Zone 2 and one to Zone 3, so the Brute is going to go in Zone 2. Good thing he got that event, because now they're coming back in force, and a Walker in Zone 3. Okay, there's his event. So now we got some dice to roll. Let's go back to the dice bowl. Now he doesn't have any zombies in his Zone 1 currently, but remember he can use these bats. He's going to keep those two, I think. He needs some followers. So which gets his followers? I think it's the search die, right? Or both book and search. But yeah, the book or the search icon. So we're going to re-roll this. We cannot re-roll this zombie. He's not going to bother right now. He's got one more re-roll. So let's re-roll this first and see what happens. Okay, he did get two of them, so he is going to be able to grab a follower, I believe. Let's take a look. Two icons either draw one follower or one location. Okay, so I think we're going to keep things as they are. And let's go to his board now and see what we got. So with his special ability of using bats in these other areas, you know, it says you have to do 2 points to these brutes, and I'm wondering if you can combine two separate symbols. It normally says you need two guns to do that, because the bats normally do 2 points, but in the second row, I guess these would count. Yeah, these count as 1 point each, so I could use both of these. It says you have to do 2 points in the same around. So we're going to use our 2 dice to get rid of the brute, and I think that's right. Now, by the way, I'm not professing to be playing this extremely well with a whole bunch of strategy. I'm just trying to have a good time with it, but hopefully I'll make some good choices. Next thing we're going to draw is a follower card, and I just want to shuffle them up real quick. I think from the last playthrough I just kind of put them on top. And let's see, so we have a choice of one or the other, I believe, right? 2 icons, either draw one follower or one location. We're definitely drawing a follower. So we got the bowler. Look, he's got a special ability called Strike. If ever you would exceed your maximum wounds from zombies advancing from Zone 1, then roll 5 action dice. For each zombie rolled, remove a zombie from Zone 1. He's got a pretty good ability, but he's only worth 1 point, so he's not that great. Now, we do have this zombie to contend with, so when these zombies come out in the hunt phase, we're going to have one more. Yeah, so that's the way that it goes. Yeah. Okay, we're not going to draw a fling card and reroll. Well, we used up all our rolls. I think I had one more roll, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to keep that extra zombie. He's not in bad shape. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do the zombie advance. So these 3 advance here, these 3 advance here, and then we're going to draw a horde card and put up 4 total zombies. So a brute, a walker, and a crawler in Zone 1. So we'll go kind of backwards on that. We'll start by putting the crawler in Zone 1, and then from there we got a walker, and a walker, and a brute in the other 2 zones in Zone 3. So here is the 2 walkers. Here is the brute in Zone 3. And that is going to be his turn. Let's move on to the country girl, who is right now dodging zombies through the movie theater. Okay, so at the movie theater, it says at the start of your next turn, clear one of your zones of all zombies. Well, her dangers is she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So she's definitely clearing her middle zone. So that's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 walkers out of play for her, and 2 crawlers, and that is going to use up her location. That was a very effective location, pretty nice. And then we're going to go roll her dice. You know, that eagle eye skill is actually pretty good because those crawlers come up in zone 1 can be troublesome. Anyway, we've got some interesting stuff here. So we got the amulet. Now remember, the amulet allows us to do a couple of things. We can change one non-zombie icon or re-roll all zombie icons without drawing a fleeing card. So we don't have any. So we could change one if we want. We've got 2 books. What would it do for us to get 3 this turn? Now she does need to kill or push or get rid of 3 in zone 1. So we're going to be able to do that if I don't change, if I just reroll 1 die to see if I can get another book. So 2 books currently is going to be choose 1, draw location, draw loot, heal 1 wound. Let's try to get 3. So we're going to keep these 4, and we're going to reroll 1 of these to see what we get. Oh, a zombie. It's too bad she did that first, because oh wait, no, I'm sorry, we weren't going to reroll it. She was going to use the ability of this to change it to another book. That's right. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So she used this ability to change the run to another book and didn't bother to reroll. That way we didn't have to worry about getting a zombie. So let's go to the Country Girls board and use her dice. Okay, so the bat is going to kill 2. So we're going to take the runner and the walker out of play. And then, oh, that's the bat. And then with this one, we're going to push this walker back to here. That way she will take no damage. Now we got 3 book icons, so that means that we can choose one of the following actions. We can draw a follower. We can clear any zone of all zombies and draw 1 event card. Or we can heal 2 wounds. Well, we need followers, but man, it's very tempting to clear this and draw an event card. But we do need followers. That's the way you win. Of course, you don't... Man, they're all in... I think... And we get an event card, but event cards aren't always good. Let's take a follower. She's in a safe place right now. She's okay. We got Tough Guy. He's got... Ooh. Just a scratch. If you suffer a wound that would take you over your limit, you may place the wound tokens on the Tough Guy instead. Discard him when he has received 2 wounds. Okay, and he's worth 2 points to her. So that's what she got for the 3 books. And that is going to end her dice action turn. Now we're going to move these guys. He's going to move up. These 4 will move here. Now we're going to draw a horde card for the placement of 3 more zombies on her board. We get a runner and 2 brutes. Wow, so kind of a rough zone 3 up here. 2 big tough brutes and a fast moving runner are coming after her. And she's got a brute in the second row too. So that will end her turn. We're doing pretty good. I'm kind of happy with the way this is rolling out so far. Again, the one with the most zombies on the board is our sweet prom girl, but she can do something about that. Okay, she's got no damage, so her special ability isn't going to help her at all. However, I am thinking we might do this and see what we get. And we can do that at any time during her turn, I suppose. It says play on a future turn, discard this card. Let's do this first. We're going to do this. We're going to discard her event card. We're going to draw 3 location cards and keep 1 while discarding the others. So let's do that and see what she gets. 1, 2, 3, because this might be really helpful to her. Okay, we got Spawn, the mutant boss, with the following moon tokens. We're not going to do the playground. Okay, on your next turn, you may draw 1 follower for each search icon roll to a maximum of 2 followers. That one's pretty good. And the graveyard, at the start of your turn, add 1 zombie to each zone. So we got lucky, dodged a bullet with that. We're going to get rid of that card, which would have been the next one up. And she has found the church. She ran by the graveyard, said not going in there, and continued on to visit the church. Now we're going to go roll her dice. Keep in mind, since she drew the church, she sees it and she's running toward it now, but she doesn't get to do that until her next turn. So not this turn. Anyway, let's roll and see what she gets. No zombies again. Look at that. And she got the nurse. Wow. Well, she's got plenty of zombies in zone 1, so she's going to keep all of these. She's got a book and a search icon. I believe, though, that she's going to want to re-roll. Yeah, she's going to re-roll the book. See what we get. Another bat. Okay, well that's helpful. She could reroll again. Do we reroll it again, or do we just start killing things? With that search icon, she's going to get a location card, so she'll have 2 locations. Now, let's reroll this one, see what we get. See if we get something better. Or okay, well, all of this is going to be good. Let's go back to her board and check some stuff out. You know, I should have rerolled one of the bats as well because of this, but I didn't, so let's just deal with the consequences of that. So basically we can push 2 back, but maybe I don't want to. Maybe I just want to ignore that because I can kill them with these 2 bats. So if I take these 2 bats, I'm going to kill all 4 of these walkers here. I'm going to get rid of them. So we're going to do that. I'm going to ignore this because it was better to knock them out than push them back. Now this brute here, it doesn't say I cannot push back a brute. So I'm going to use this one to push him back, which puts him out of her board. And then with these 2, I'm going to pop the 2 runners with the gun before they have a chance to come up on her. So that's going to end her dice action phase. Now we got the zombie advance phase, so these 3 go here, these 2 go here. And again, no zombie icons, so all we have to do is draw a card and add 3 zombies. And now next turn she'll get to use the church. So we're going to get a runner back on her board. So that's a brute, big brute, and a single little crawler. Okay, a smorgasbord of zombies. And that's going to end her turn, our athlete who happens to have a bowler with him. So again, he's got a cool ability, but it's not going to come into effect because it only happens if his wound limit, which right now is an 8, would be exceeded. So you see his board here, we're just going to go roll his dice. Now, this guy does like his bat icons, but let's see what we get here. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, we did get 1 zombie icon. But that's okay because we also got all's quiet. In the add zombie phase, do not add the 3 zombies. So we're just going to be if we keep this, we're just going to be adding 1. We got 2 guns, 2. I need to get 4 guys in the front row, and I don't have any. We got 2 icons for follower or location, but we don't want them taking damage, do we? So. Do I keep those? Do I keep the guns? If I keep the guns, I'm going to get 2 guys in the front row, which leaves 2, which will do him damage. But he can get another follower. No, only 1 more zombie is going to be coming on the board. But if I roll those guns and don't get damage icons, that's bad. Of course, 1 bat. Yeah, okay. We're going to take a chance. I'm keeping these because I want to get the follower, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to reroll all 3 of these. I'm going to take our first fleeing card of these sessions. Let me shuffle those up real quick. Again, this is for our athlete. And what do we? Stuff going all over. Discard all your loot cards. Well, good news. He has no loot cards, so that did not affect him at all, and I get to roll all 3 of these. Okay, so yuck. Well, we're not going to actually kill anything this turn. I got 1 more reroll. I'm going to reroll all 3 of them again. Okay, we did end up with a zombie, but we got a gun and a flea. Not a very good roll for him, but let's go to his board and get this done. So he is going to take a little damage this turn. So, shot 1 with a gun. We pushed 1, we'll push this little creeper back with this run icon. And then we're going to do this, which I believe with the 2 icons we can get a location or a follower, right? Yeah, we're going to draw another follower. So let's see what he gets. Ooh, the angry waitress. Smack a zombie at the start of your turn. Do 1 damage to a zombie in zone 1. So she goes at him with a tray or something. And then scream at the start of your turn. Move 1 zombie from zone 3 to another player to your zone. So every turn this screaming crazy waitress is going to bring him another zombie, but she's worth 3 points, and he's 2 out of 5 cards to declaring the end of the game. Maybe. So now that's all his actions. So two more things happen. So these guys advance in the zombie advance phase, which does him 2 points of damage. Boom, boom. All of these guys move up to here, and all of these move to here. Now, in the zombie phase, we're only going to draw one zombie. So let's see what we get in these zombie hordes. We're going to get one runner in the back row, and that is all he's going to have. So that wasn't terrible, but he did take a couple points of damage. However, there's ways to heal that as well. So that is going to end his turn. Now we're going to move on to the country girl. Okay, she does have this barricade she hasn't used. She does have her tough guy. She can't use that this turn either. So we're just going to go right to her dice bowl, the dice bowl, and roll her dice. Okay, here we go. Ooh, she's definitely going to be re-rolling some stuff. So her event is a plus zombie. That's a charge. Immediately advance 3 zombies on your board. Advance any 3 zombies on your board forward 1 zone. Well, she'll just take the 3 from, or charge. Immediately advance any 3 zombies on your board forward 1 zone. So she'll move up one of the brutes to zone 2. She'll move up both the brutes and then 1 to her zone 1. I'll show you what that looks like when we go back to the table. So that resolves that. Now, she does have 2 zombie icons. 2 of these, which are going to get her a follower and a gun. Okay, so we are going to draw a fleeing card and re-roll the zombies for sure. Add 2 zombies to your zone 3. So that wasn't great. Let's do that now. So we're going to get 2 walkers in her zone 3. So we'll show you what her board looks like when we go back, but we're going to get to re-roll these 2 dice. Okay, another gun. I got 1 re-roll. Do I just keep that one and push him back? No, we'll keep it. Let's go to her board. Okay, you can see that her board has gotten a little more hairy for her, but here's the good news. She does get to, she's going to clear this front row here. First off, she's going to push one back. This isn't the best scenario. She's going to push one back. She's going to kill one of these, or she could kill one of the brutes. There's 3 brutes. But if she does that, she's going to take a point of damage. She'll kill one of them, and then she'll kill one of these creepers. Wait, she'll kill this runner in the back row. Keep him from advancing. And unfortunately, that's going to end her turn. Oh, I could have re-rolled one of the zombie icons. Well, without taking a... doesn't matter. We ended up with what we ended up with anyway. She had 2, so she would have only been able to re-roll one of them. Okay, that's going to end that. So we're going to have a massive zombie advancement. She's probably going to take some damage next turn unless I can pull something off. She did. Oh, her barricade. She might be able. We're going to be seeking a. Oh, up. Didn't do that. I think we're going to pull location, so we can do that next turn. You see 2 search icons. Give her one of the following actions. No, yeah. Either draw 1 follower or draw a location. I wasn't originally intending to draw her a follower, but I think we're drawing a location. Okay, the town line. You found the town line. Checked for the end conditions. Okay, we know we have not met the end conditions. So if they're not met, we reshuffle all location cards back into the deck, then remove one, and then remove 1 zombie. You found that, so I guess this happens immediately as opposed to next turn, right? It doesn't say on your next turn. Okay, so we're going to do that. So town line, yep, we don't meet the conditions, so we're going to take, unfortunately, that means we put this playground back in the location deck, and we didn't get the location that we needed to affect her barricade next turn. But she does get to move some stuff back. So let me think about that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so she's going to remove 1 zombie from each of her zones. So she'll remove this brute, and she'll remove a walker from there. Yeah. Next turn's going to be a little tough for her. Okay, remember, we already advanced them. They were actually back 1. So the next thing we're going to do is spawn her 3 zombies into her space. A crawler, a runner, and a runner. So we get 1 little crawler back here, and 2 runners, and that's going to end her turn. Let's move on to our sweet prom girl. Okay, so the first thing that our sweet prom girl is going to do is get to take advantage of the church. You may draw 1 follower for each icon rolled to a maximum of 2 followers for each search icon rolled. So let's hope we get some search icons. Let's roll her dice. Boom. Boom, chakalaka. We got no search icons. Isn't that great? And we got this one. So that is an ambush. She's immediately going to take one wound, which is okay because she's got the healer ability. She'll eventually heal them back. Okay. I think we'll keep the two. We're going to keep a bat and a gun just to be on the safe side. We're going to reroll through all three of these. Hope for God, no search icons. Really? Okay. We're going to take a fleeing card because she wants to reroll that zombie. Add 3 zombies to your zone 3. Fantastic. Okay. A walker, and a brute go into her zone 3. So there's 2 walkers in her zone 3 and a new brute. Her zone 3 is full. And we're going to roll these 3 again. Finally, but I'm still stuck with a zombie. So this is not a great turn for her, but we'll get to do some things. At least she's going to avoid damage. So, and we only got one follower for each icon, maximum of 2. So we only got 1 follower out of that. That was kind of pathetic. But we're going to get the Wealthy Heiress. Each time you gain a loot card, roll an action die. If you roll a zombie, then she takes it and it's discarded. But she's a 3-point person. Now this location is discarded. That was the best we got there. So here's what we have left. Now that doesn't say that the search icon only goes into that effect, but so I'm going to assume we also get to do the search icon, which is to draw a location. So we're going to do that first. Let's see what location she gets for next turn. High ground. Awesome. The hill will allow you to see zombies long before they see you. At the start of your next turn, add the black die to your action roll, and all guns rolled next turn do 2 damage. Ooh, she can do a lot next turn. That's awesome. Okay, that was her icon there. Now the one book is going to allow her to draw an event card. Now remember, she can draw an event card and discard one if it bodes ill for her. But it doesn't look like it's going to. It's a hold card, a good rest. A brief rest is exactly what you need to restore your energy and morale. Keep this card and play in the future. After drawing a location card, you may discard this event to heal 2 wounds. So, this is after drawing a location card. So she already drew her location card, but she's only got 1 wound anyway, so we'll use that another turn. That's that icon. Now we'll use the bat to get rid of 2 walkers in her front row, and the gun to get rid of the 3rd so she doesn't take any damage. And that'll be the end of her dice rolling. Okay, now we got 2 advance here. We got this runner. He's going to run up to here. These ones will all just advance 1. And now we have to draw her 4 zombies that are going to come onto her board. So we're going to have 4 walkers. Nice card. That was good. Not that walkers are great, but they're not as bad as having some other things to contend with. So that ends her round. She's in pretty good shape. She's got a good 3-point card follower there, even though it has a bad effect on it. And now we're going to go back around to the athlete. Okay, remember with the athlete at the start, with the angry waitress at the start of your turn, you can do 1 damage to 1 zombie. So, boom, the waitress kills one of these little scampering around guys for him, and then we go roll his dice. The other part of her ability is also at the start of turn. So at the start of your turn, move 1 zombie from zone 3 of another player to yours. So she's going to take a walker from the sweet prom girl and put him there. And now we'll go roll his dice. I'm going to get her to shut up, but she won't. She's screaming and killing zombies. Okay, what do we got here? Weak roll, but this is not a good event for us. This is the zombies rise. So we're going to add 1 zombie to zone 2 and 1 zombie to zone 3. I'll do that off camera, but it's going to be 2 walkers again. Okay, so just 1 walker in zone 2 and 1 in zone 3. Plus he's going to have to add 3 later. So far we don't have any zombie icons. Well, he could push 2 back. He's got 3 in the front row. He's only got 1 gun icon. I think we're going to roll all 3 of these. We need to do some damage. I need bats. Well, there we go. And a flea. So I think we'll keep that. That's going to do enough to get some things done for him. Okay, so we'll use the pistol first to shoot this runner in the 3rd row before I forget about him. And now we got a bat. It's going to kill 2, and unfortunately we're going to have to use the bat again to kill 1 of them. But we cleared his front row, he won't take any damage. And then we get to push one back. So I think we'll take this brute and push him back one zone, even though he'll advance again. Will give us a little reprieve from dealing with him. So that's going to end his actions. Now we move our zombies up. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And now we are going to spawn. Oh, I got to reshuffle the zombie horde deck. Let me do that, and I'll find out what zombies come onto his board. Okay, so the three that come onto his board are a walker, and a runner. So we're going to get them out. Here's the runner, and two walkers appear on the board here. Boom, and boom. Okay, now we're going to move on to our country girl. She's got quite a bit going on the front row. Just wanted to show you that before we rolled so you know what she had to deal with. Let's go to the dice bowl. I do have to remember her ability of Scout. Could be important this turn, and it will be. So she's going to get that and take a wound without even doing anything. She was ambushed. Just double check. Yeah, that's an ambush sign. Now she's got two of these, so she's going to get to reroll one immediately, which is a gun. She has a baseball bat and a gun. Okay. These two icons. She needs to do damage this turn, but she could use a location. Well, she's going to get a location from which? The book or the search card? The search. So we're going to re-roll. I think we're going to take a fleeing card, see what happens. Okay. Add 3 zombies to your zone 3. So that wasn't all that good for her. A runner, a walker. So 2 runners and a walker are going into her zone 3 now. So they're starting to pile up. But she does get to re-roll now both of these. She's going to re-roll these. Good, so she got that. That's going to give her some choices. We got one more re-roll. So that's either draw a fall or a location, and she's definitely going to draw a location. So we've got to do a lot more in the front row. We're going to re-roll this one again, see what we can do. Well, that'll be helpful. Okay, I'm going to go put these on her board, and we're going to see what she's going to do. Okay, first thing we're doing is we're doing this. We're going to use her search icon to search out a location. She got the zombie-proof van. Okay, zombie-proof van does not count against your location card limit. Okay, you may still draw one of the location card each turn. Keep in play for the next 3 turns. Place 3 wound tokens on this card to track how many turns this card's in play. For the next 3 turns, you may use run icons to remove zombies from your board from zones 2 and 3. Wow, that is cool, and that is not a on your next turn. It is 3 turns. So she jumps into the van. We're going to put 3 wound tokens on there, and we got to keep that ability noted this turn because she does actually have 2 flee tokens. Pretty good. But I think she's also going to use her barricade. When you draw a location card, you may discard this event to prevent all Zone 1 zombies from advancing. So none of these guys are advancing. She's still going to get to kill. Well, since they're not advancing, she's going to use the bat, the 2 points of the bat to kill a brute. And then she'll use a gun to kill another. Do we have any runners? Yeah, in the back row. Well, she can use the run icons to remove. So she'll shoot one of these guys in the front row, and then we got 2 of these. We get to remove 2 more. So from zone 2 and zone 3. So we're going to remove the 2 of the 3 runners from her zones there. Okay. Yeah, that'll work out okay. And that is going to use up all of her dice. Okay. Now, what do we get to do? The barricade is going to be discarded, but okay, advance. These guys do not advance. Zombies from the advancing. Okay, they don't actually advance this turn, so they don't do any damage. They also don't go away. She barricaded them. They're still banging at the barricade. So this runner, though, will make it to here in the advancement phase. These 3 will be here, and now we have to draw a card for her zombie horde coming in. A crawler, and runner. Now remember, her special ability of Eagle Eye will prevent those 2 crawlers from coming into Zone 1, which is great. They're here. And another runner. She's got the speedy guys coming at her. Anyway, that is going to wrap up her turn. Assume that this comes off of that zombie van as the first turn it was in play, because it doesn't have a at the start of your next turn thing, so I used it immediately. Anyway, here we are with her. She is doing okay. She did draw a card. She's still not going to use that, but her card, her high ground card, says add at the black die to her roll, so we're going to do that. That's going to add this die to her roll, giving her an extra die, and then all guns rolled do 2s for damage. That's going to help. Okay, let's roll our dice for our little sweet prom girl. Kaboom! Well, her one good icon is a zombie. Okay, so all is quiet. She's not going to have any zombies come onto her board this turn. That's good. She's got 2 books, 2 guns, and a bat. The only one she doesn't like is that one. The 2 books of the dead are going to provide her with a choice of 1 location, 1 loot card, or heal 1 wound. She doesn't like, well, do I bother to re-roll this black die of a zombie? Let me think about that. Definitely not worth it. She's just going to have 1 zombie come onto her board. So we'll do that on her zombie advancement phase. But let's take these dice and go to her board. So the 1 cool extra die works against her in this one. But that's the breaks. So let's go to here. She's got a bat, 2 guns. Okay, so with the bat, she'll take the runner and this one out. And then that's that. With 1 gun, she'll shoot another walker out of her front row. And with the other gun, she can't get him or him. No more runners, so she'll just take this little creeper out here for that, and then she gets the 2 books, which is a choice of a location card, a loot card. Now keep in mind this location card has now been used. I think she might draw a location card. Those are really helpful, and she still has her good rest. So she doesn't really need to heal that damage immediately. She could take a loot card too, but then she might take it. Wouldn't that just be our luck? But she has no loot. A loot card could be very valuable. Let's draw a loot card. I need to shuffle those too. I didn't shuffle those from the last session either. Okay, what do we get? Shortcut. Discard this card to push back 4 zombies from all zones. From zone 1 all the way to zone 3. Well, we don't have any zone 1s, but we will next turn, so that's a good card for her to have. It is not. So let me think about this with the heiress. Each time you gain a loot card. Okay, it says loot card, so I'm just going to roll one of the dice and see if it comes up as zombie. I'm not sure how the heiress could take away a shortcut from her, but, well, let's see. She doesn't anyway, so it's okay. She gets to keep her shortcut, and that is going to end the heiress's turn. Now we just got to do her zombie advancement and zombies on the board, and it's only going to be 1. So let's go to it. Okay, so all of these guys advance here. All of these advance here, and we draw a horde card, and we're going to take the first one. It's going to be 1 brute in her zone 3. Now, why only 1? Because she got an all-quiet event, but she did roll 1 zombie die. So we got 1 big brute here in zone 3. Now let's go back to our athlete. So our little heiresses, our sweet prom girl, is doing quite a bit better this turn. But keep in mind, when you go back to him, we have to take care of this stuff. So first we do smack a zombie. We're going to take one of these walkers. The angry waitress is going to kill a walker for him, and then we have to take a zombie from somebody's zone 3 and add it to ours. We'll take a creeper from the country girl and add it there since he only moves 1. The other choice is a runner, so you don't want that. And that's going to end that. Now we can go roll our dice. Okay, got lots of dice to roll here. Let's see what we get. Good. We're going to need that. Healing. 3 books. Man, I feel like we need to keep that. What does 3 books do for us? Choose one of the following actions. Draw 1 follower card. Clear any zone of all zombies and draw an event card. That's good. Okay, so we don't need this, and we want to re-roll this. So let's take a flaying card. Bummer. Books. Yeah, okay. So add 1 zombie to your zone 3. That is a lot better than adding 3 zombies. So we're going to add a zombie. It is going to be a brute, seem to be coming out in force this turn. Okay, so we add a brute to the country girl's zone 3. Now we got lots of stuff to do. We're going to re-roll these for taking that flame card. Hopefully we didn't get another zombie. Ooh, we got 4 books. 4 icons. Choose one of the following actions. Trade one of your followers with that of a follower belonging to another player. Well, she's got the tough guy. I think she wants to keep him. She can clear a zone of all zombies or heal all wounds. She can clear a zone of all zombies. Wow, that's 4 book icons. 4 books of the dead. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And she gains a location from the search icon. I think we're just going to keep these because this is going to end up doing more damage in this turn than anything she could have rolled. Plus she's going to get to heal or push back. She got 1 wound. Well, actually, from the 4 books, no, she's not going to bother healing. She'll keep her 1 wound for now. She might as well use the nurse ability to get rid of the healing point because we're going to use these 4 books to do this. 4 icons. Clear any zone of all zombies. Okay. 1 gone. We're going to clear zone 1. 2, there's a runner, and we got a creeper, and 2 walkers. That is really helpful. That was the books. And now we get to also draw. Oh, and we got the van. So next 3 turns. Oh, could have used. We didn't use. Yeah, we didn't use the van, but we're still in it. So for the next 3 turns, you may use run icons to remove zombies. So we're just going to remove 1 from there. Of course, our barricade was gone from last time, so we need to discard that. And she can get another event or another location. So we're going to do that. That's with the 1 search icon. We got the fancy treehouse. You climb the ladder uncertain if the structure can hold you. At the start of your next turn, if the mutant is in play, do 2 damage to him. He's not. And then move 2 of your zombies in your zone 1 to another player's zone 3. Okay, very good. She's going to have a very good turn next turn. Now we go on to our zombie advancement. Boom, boom, and all these 3 come up, and then we draw her horde card and add 3, a brute, a runner, and a walker. So, kind of a one of each deal there. Okay, nope, sorry, runner, boom, and a walker. Okay, that's her turn. Now we can discard this at any time, so I'm going to hold on to it for a moment, and we're going to roll her dice first, see what she gets. The reason I say that is because if I get something that actually helps her push back some of the guys already, I can push them off, get them in the back row with that, and push them off the board. If I get lucky enough to, the run icons, I can push them off the back of the board if I move 4 of them back to zone 3. But let's see what she rolls, and we're going to move right to the dice bowl. It's going to be easy enough. Just boop, just pop right over here. Oh, good. Okay, here's our roll. Okay, well, we did get 1, 2, 3. So we got the nurse, so we're going to be able to push. Yeah, this is going to work out okay. 2 icons. We're going to keep the gun and the run, and we're going to re-roll this one. Since we got 2 books already. Oh, and she rolls a zombie, of course. It's not worth taking a flea card over, so this is what she's going to keep. Let's go to the table and see what she's going to do. Don't forget, she does have this healer ability, but she has to have 3 or more wounds for it to take effect, so it has not taken effect on her 1 wound she currently has. But we got 2 books, a zombie, a gun, and a flea. So first thing she's going to do, yeah, she's going to use this card. She's going to take all 4 of these and push them back to zone, because it does say discard this card to push back 4 zombies from zone 1 to zone 3. So that's what she did. Okay, so that loot card has been used. It was very effective, I might add. Where are all the loot cards gone? Okay, anyway, we're going to discard that. And now we've got that. So that was the card. Now I can use this, and we're going to push a brute off the back, which means we have run away from it. We've succeeded in running away. We have no runners, so she's going to use the gun to shoot a walker in zone 2. That's those icons. And she's got 2 books. 2 book icons give her some stuff. Let's see, 2 books. Draw 1 location card, draw 1 loot card, heal 1 wound. I think she's going to draw a location card. Well, she could heal the wound too. She's not that much danger. She's going to draw a location card, because those are very helpful. The mall. Okay, the mall provides lots of resources and options to flee. Immediately draw an event card and resolve it. Okay, that's awesome for her. Remember, she gets to draw 2. So if she doesn't like the first one, she can redraw. Not that she gets to draw 2 and choose, but still better. Yeah, so see, this one's really bad. I already know we're going to get rid of it. Even, I don't know what the next one will be, but this is probably going to be a second wind. Despite all the horror, you pull yourself together. Shuffle all the discard event cards back into the deck, then discard this card. When your current turn ends, immediately take another. Okay, so we will not be shuffling second wind back into that, but we will be drawing another event card at the end of her turn. Yeah. Okay. Good for her. By the way, there's little captions on these things, I think. Oh, that's for the solitaire game. It says what to do. Okay, let's continue on. That was from that. And that, okay, so that is going to end her dice actions. Now we're going to advance. So these advance, and these advance. Boom. Now we're going to spawn some zombies. Zombie. Okay, we got 3. We're going to have a crawler, a walker, and a crawler snuck up on her into zone 1. So then we have a crawler and a walker up here in zone 3. And that's going to be her draw. Now we get to do the end of the card effect on the second wind and draw another event card. Now remember again, because it says Look of Innocence once per turn. So she can't do her ability again this turn. Ongoing effect, alert, zombies. Zombies appear in every direction, and then somebody fires a gun, attracting more. Active for all players. If active player uses one or more gun icons, add 1 zombie to the active player's zone 3. Okay, didn't do that because it happened at the end of her turn, but it does come into effect. I'm going to put it right in the middle of the table so I don't forget it. Okay, let's move on. Okay, we're back around, so here we are with the athlete again. He is going to do, so we got to do his angry waitress. So we're going to kill one of these walkers, and we got to pull one over from somebody else's board. So he's going to pull a walker over from the country girl onto his board for her screams, dumb lady, and then we're going to move on to his dice rolls. Find that is in play at all times. Okay, here's our dice roll. Oh boy. Interesting. So she's going to take a wound. This is the he's going to take a 3rd wound. The athlete. He's got 3 wounds now. He's going to need to do some healing. What will help us heal? Well, the books. It's 2 icons though, and right now he's got 4 of these that really don't do him anything special. Well, actually, he can push all 4 guys off the back of the board with that. But the book icon just allows him to draw an event card. And he'll take another point of damage. So, well, he can push that one back too. Push 3 off the back and then 1. Yeah, we'll keep it as is. I see an advantage here, so we're going to go to his board. Rather than push our luck, we're going to do what we know we can do. So this is going to allow him to draw an event card. Let's do that. You never know what that's going to allow. Crossed paths. Zombies pick up the scent of other survivors. Choose another player and move 2 zombies from your zone 3 to their zone 3. I don't like that because I was going to push him off the board. But okay, we'll get rid of. We can't push him off, so we'll push the runner off. 2 zombies. Well, we'll give him to the. Since we took one from the country girl, we're going to give her 2 back, and that's the way it's going to end up. Still helpful. Then this event goes away. Okay. Now we're going to push this one back, and we'll push these 3 back, and that clears the board for us. That was pretty effective for him, and that's going to end his turn. Now we got advancements, and we're going to draw to see. And we use no guns, so the zombie alert. The alert zombie says if the active player uses 1 or more gun icons, add 1 zombie. We didn't do that, so we're just going to add 3: a brute, a walker, and a crawler. Brute, crawler, walker. Boom. So far, so good, but we're not getting any closer to winning at this point, so we've got to keep our eye on the prize. Let's move on to our country girl now. Okay, so she doesn't have anything special she can do. She's still got her got to remember this is her last turn with the van. So we definitely need to, hopefully if we get that roll with all those running icons that we got for the athlete would have been perfect for her, but we do have her fancy treehouse. So we get to move 2 of her zombies in zone 1 to another player's zone 3. Well, we're going to return the favor. We're going to take these two creepers and move them back to the athlete's zone 3. Sweet. Okay. Now remember, we can't shoot them back there with the gun. So that was kind of harmful. Now, that is going to end the fancy treehouse event, location. And now we're going to go roll her dice. Now remember, she doesn't need guns to do a lot of killing. She can do baseball bats and running icons. Her last chance with the van. So she's got one. She needs one of these. Dang it, another ambush. I'm avoiding taking damage from actual getting hit by zombies, but I have to take damage from the event die. She's got one zombie, a gun. If she uses a gun, she doesn't need to use a gun. She's going to reroll these two dice. What'd she get? Another bat and a book. Got one reroll. Do I take a flea and reroll both of them? Let's do that. Fleeing card. Okay. Add 2 zombies to your zone 3. Don't know if that was helpful. A crawler and a runner to zone 3. So her zone 3, Country Girl zone 3 is getting a little heavy. And now we get to reroll these. I don't need the bat. I'm going to reroll these ones here. I might as well keep the book. The book's going to give us a event card. Okay, a gun. Okay, she got stuck with a gun, so we're going to get an extra zombie this turn regardless. But let's go to the table. Okay, our last round with the van. So we're going to remove, we're going to use this run icon to remove the toughest thing she's got, which is this guy. Now, why did we do that? Because she can, basically, by just using a run icon. But that ends the zombie-proof van. It is gone from the game. Okay, now we got the bat. So we're going to use the bat to kill this guy in the front row. We use the gun, bummer, to kill this runner in the second row, so we don't take any damage from him. Okay, now we got. So that does trigger this. Now we got the book, which is an event card, and the search, which is a location. Let's do the location first. See what we get. The back road. Okay. We feel safe. We feel safer moving along the abandoned road. On your next turn, ignore all penalties of your followers. Okay. Well, she doesn't have one, so her follower has no. Her single current follower has no penalty. And then we get an event card. Let's see what we get. Horde of wandering zombies. Perfect. Zombies are everywhere. They're everywhere. Yes, they are. We do know that. Add 3 to your zone and add 2 zombies to every other player's zone 3. So we're going to add 3 to her zone. Let's start with this. 2 walkers. So she's okay with that. That's not the worst thing. Even though her zone is getting full. For our prom girl, we're going to have 2 walkers on her zone 3. And then for our athlete, wait, actually, she got. Sorry, it wasn't just 2 walkers. It's 2 walkers and a brute to our country girl, because it's 3 for her and 2 for the others. And then our athlete is going to get 2 walkers in his zone 3. So his zone 3 is kind of full as well. That's going to get rid of this card here. And now we're going to go do. Now that's the end of her events, her stuff. So now we go to the zombie advance phase. Okay, so these 2 move up. We got runners here, so I'm going to pick the runners out. They're going to move all the way up to the front. And these ones here are going to move to here. And now we got to draw her card. Now remember, she's going to get 1 extra because of the zombie alert card that is out. So we're going to get a crawler, luckily not in zone 1 because of her eagle eye skill. That's going to go there. We get a walker, a crawler, and a walker. Okay. So 1 more crawler and 2 more walkers. So she's got to do something with her zone 2. That's going to be important. Okay, let's go to our prom girl. Man, sadly, we need another ongoing event card to get rid of the one we have, which is really not cool. She does have them all. She's still only got 1. It says at the start of your next turn, draw a loot card. Okay, so we're at them all. We're going to draw our loot card. Now, the heiress might take it, but that's okay. Medical supplies. Once per turn, you may discard a token to heal 1 wound. What is a token? Oh, place 3 tokens on here. Okay. First off, let's roll and see if she loses it to the heiress. Okay, let's roll. She does. So she loses this really cool medical supply bag to the heiress. Well, that's the disadvantage of having the lovely heiress on her team of followers. Anyway, that sucked for her. That was the cool event from the mall that is now gone. So now we're just going to roll her dice. And what are the odds of that? Let's roll her dice and see what she gets. Well, no zombies. That's good. And she got the amulet. So she's going to have a pretty good turn. Change one non-zombie icon so she can change into what she wants. She's got 2 guns. Two fleeing ones. She can push them off the back. Okay. And she can change the... Well, she's got a bat for the front row. She can only change one of them. If she's going to use 1 gun, she might as well use 2. It doesn't really matter. I think we got what we need right here for now. I could re-roll the 2 running ones. I could change one of them to whatever I want, but what would I want it to be? I could push 2 off the back. But if I get 2 guns, I can kill one of the big guys. Okay, since we're already going to get an extra zombie, we're going to switch one of these using this to a gun. That's 3 guns, a bat, and a flea, and that's going to be her dice for this turn. Maybe we need some followers if we're going to win. Okay, let's check it out. I think if the line card came out again right now, it might trigger the conditions. I'm not sure, because we do have 9 points of followers. Okay, so first off, the bat. Boom, takes 2. Boom, these guys are gone. 1 gun will take... No. One run, no. We can actually get rid of 1. Yeah, okay. Boom, we're going to take him off. We'll take these 2 to shoot a brute out of the second row. And then we'll take this to push the creeper off the back. She ran away from the creeper. Not bad. Okay, let's go on to her zombie advance phase. Okay, so these ones are coming up to her zone 1. These 3 are coming up here. Now she is going to get 4 zombies in her zone 3. So let's see what we get. We get a runner, a brute, and a brute. She just got rid of the brute. Okay. C'est la guerre. Okay, anyway, runner, brute, brute. Okay, that's what we got for her. That's going to end her turn. We're doing okay. Hey, she's living a lot longer this time than last time. Let's keep going. Okay, first thing we need to do with our athlete is use the angry waitress. It does specifically say 1 point, so she cannot kill the brute that's in the front row. Okay, so she killed a walker out of the front row, and then we've got to take somebody from a zone 3. He'll take a walker out of the country girl's front row and put it in her zone, or back row and put it in his back row, and then we're going to go roll dice. Okay, let's see what we got here. Boom! Another ambush. He has gotten 3 ambushes. I think he's taken 3 points from ambushes now. It's the only way he's getting damaged. I wonder if that counts, since he's got the extra bonus hit points. I wonder if this counts. If you would exceed your maximum wounds, no, his maximum wounds are 8. Okay, so it doesn't help him. But he does have. Oh, look at that! This is not a bad roll for him, actually. He'll completely clear the front row. He's got 3 searches. Draw 2 followers, keep 1 and discard the other. That's good. He's going to do that. So he's kind of looking to see the game end because he's taking damage. But anyway, we got his 2 bats here, so we're going to get to... Boom, that's 2 points and 2 points. So his entire front row is cleared. Remember the brute's 2 points. And then we got these 3, so we're going to pick 2 followers. And we're going to get to keep 1. So what do we get? We got the hot chick with an attitude. She's a 3-pointer. Fearless, you must add the black action die to your rolls all the time. I'll take it. That's an extra die. Beautiful attraction. At the start of your turn, advance 1 zombie on your board 1 zone. Infected Marge. Nice. Oh, I feel bad. If at any time, she's worth 5 points. Wow. If at any time you are rolling dice, there are 3 or more zombie icons as the results. Marge enters your zone 1 as a zombie. Discard this card. I think we're taking the hot chick with the attitude. We're going to get an extra die. Except the infected Marge, 5 points, doesn't do anything bad. Man, I don't know, guys. Let's do an infected Marge. I have not rolled 3 zombies yet. So, of course, this will be the turn now that we do that. But that is going to end his dice roll. So we got an advance. Let's look for runners. None. We're going to move these guys up. Yeah, all these guys are just going to move up 1. So his zone 2 is pretty beefy. Okay. Marge doesn't feel so good. Alright, that is going to end the zombie advance. Now we just have to do his horde. He did not use a gun, so is only going to get 3. A runner, brute, and a crawler. Runner, brute, crawler. Okay, there's the runner and the brute, and the crawler. Okay, let's move on to our country girl. Nothing to look at extra on her board, but she does have this back road. So on your next turn, ignore all penalties of your followers, but that doesn't do anything, so this just goes away. Oh, it says ignore all zombie icons. So we'll just leave that out for the moment. And roll. See what we get. Okay. Bad. I think we're going to re-roll the guns. She needs some followers. She's got bats to help clear the front. Let's re-roll these. Another flea and another gun. We got one more re-roll. Let's roll it. And a location card, right? Yeah. Okay, it's better than nothing. And then this happens. This event is Zombies Rise. So we're going to add 1 zombie to Zone 2 and 1 to Zone 3. Boom. A runner and a walker. So first off, we'll do the walker, Zone 2, and a runner, Zone 3. And that ends that. Now we're going to go to the go to her board and do her dice. Okay. So boom, takes him out. She's going to take a point of damage, I think, this turn. Well, no, shouldn't have to. So he's going to go from a 2-point bat swing. The other bat is going to take out the 2 runners because they'll do more damage. We'll use this one to push him back into Zone 2. This one to push one of these. This run. No, it can't push the runner. This creeper off the back there. And then this is going to draw her another location. This one is now gone. And her new location, the gas station, says, the station is crawling with zombies, but I could use explosives. Starting your next turn, search the loot deck, discard for a Molotov cocktail, then shuffle. Good, we can use this, but they're all going to be in her Zone 1, so that won't be that helpful. Okay, that is it for her dice. Now we're going to do the zombie advance. This guy's going to come all the way up to the front, and then all these guys join him. Has a pretty nasty front line there for her. She's got to do something good next turn. This gas station card isn't going to help her. And that is going to end that. Now we just got to do her, populate her new zombies. Okay, she didn't use a gun, so it's just going to be a crawler and 2 runners. Just. The runners can be really bad. We've been good at keeping them at bay, but they can be really bad. So that's going to end the country girl's turn. Now we're going to move on to the sweet prom girl. We didn't have anything particularly special to look at on our card right now, so we're just going to roll her dice and keep moving. So she got, that is really good for her. She did, however, get a zombie. She got 2 guns, a book, and a run icon. What's she going to do here? Okay, I think she can take a fleeing card and get rid of this, and we'll re-roll the 2 guns. Fleeing, add 1 zombie to your Zone 3. So we have added we're going to add a walker to her Zone 3. Okay, that's going to, I want to re-roll these because I don't want to get trying to avoid the extra zombies. And that was better. So the bat's going to help a lot. That takes care of her front row. Okay, and the 2 book icons, what are those going to do for her? 2 books. Draw a location, draw a loot, draw a wound. She doesn't like, yeah, she could draw a location card, that would be helpful. Okay, I think we'll keep these and we'll see what we can do with them. This is actually going to be a great turn with no new zombies coming on the board for her at all. So, we're going to first take the bat. The bat is going to take out this big guy here. Then, well, you know what, be better. Let's do this. Bat is going to take out the 2 walkers. And I'll tell you why. So we only need 1 die to push him back. Okay. Then we can take this die and push one of the other big guys. We can't push the runner, but we can push one of the brutes off the back because she ran away from him. Now we got the 2 book icons, which is going to be a choice of a location, wound, or loot card. I think we're going to go with the location. Those have been helpful. The water tower again. On the water tower you can see where the zombies are coming. At the start of your next turn you may move up to 4 zombies from any of your zones to another player's Zone 3. That's really good. She likes that. She'll keep it. well, should have a choice, but that's what she got. Those are her 2 books. That's going to end her dice rolls. So, boom, moves forward. This guy moves all the way to the front. These 2 move up 1, and that's it, because she has no zombies spawning on her this turn, and she did not use a gun. So we're going to go back around to our athlete. Okay, got the angry waitress here, so there's nothing in her zone 1. So unfortunately, the only thing that happens is her bad effect, which is this. So we're going to take a creeper, I guess, from the Country Girl's zone 3 and put it on his, and then we'll go roll his dice. Okay, let's roll a bunch of dice. Okay, here we go. All right, not good. So this is our yeah. What does he do? Man, if I roll another zombie and a flea and a bat icon, we can do some good stuff. But I don't want to risk that. So we're definitely going to take. First off, he got the zombies rise. So we're going to populate a walker in his zone 2 and his zone 3. So his zone 2 is just brimming with zombies right now. So then we got that and that aren't helpful. Anything that would allow him to draw a follower. Search. If we can get another search icon. Well, anyway, we're going to take a fleeing card because we want to reroll the zombies, and he doesn't have anything else that can help him with that. So add 1 zombie to your zone 3. That's not terrible. We're going to be adding a walker to our athlete's zone 3. So his zone 3 is starting to pile up 2, but we get to roll these 2 for sure. What else do we want to roll? I think we'll re-roll all of this. See what we get. Hopefully it works out for us. Wait. Oh no, I didn't take the hot chick with the attitude. Okay, good. Much better. This is good. I don't want that or this. I think I'll keep that and roll these 2. Oh, good. Another bat and another gun. Now we have to keep those. So we did shoot a gun. We're gonna have another zombie, an extra zombie, come out this turn. And we didn't get our follower. Okay, so he can do damage to this row. So I think we're gonna use these 2 bats to kill one of. Let's kill the 2. I don't know if it's gonna matter, but we'll kill the 2 creepers. There. Okay, then we're gonna pop one of these walkers. Wait, do we have a runner? Yeah. We'll pop this runner with a gun. Boom. And we will push back the brute here into row 3, and then we're going to do that, which is to draw a location card. So this is one of his first location cards. The hospital. Nice. Much needed medical supplies found in the ER. Immediately draw a loot card. Okay, that's before I have to do anything else. So we get a loot card. And it happens to be more medical supplies. That's good. So once per turn you may discard a token from, so we're going to place 3 tokens on this card. And he's the right person to get that. It says once per turn you may discard a token to heal 1 wound, then advance a zombie 1 zone. So basically that represents me being a little slower because I'm stopping to heal myself. So what we are going to do that now. We're going to take one of these, which will take one of these off the board for him. And then we're going to advance a walker from zone 3 to zone 1. Yeah, it doesn't say what zone they have to come from. Oh, advance a zombie from each zone. So he would take a damage on the advancement turns. There's not much value in doing that unless he can kill it. So he needs to do it before he does anything. So I'm putting that back and I'm putting his wound back. We're not going to do that right now. Okay, and that's going to put that walker back here. So we'll just deal with that next turn. And this is at the start of your next turn, heal all wounds. So that's going to be great. Okay, that's going to end that. Now we got some movement to do. So all of these guys move up 1 to his zone 1, and there's no runners, but there's 2 brutes and a creeper. All of them go up there, and that's going to end that. Now we did have a gun icon, so we're going to add 1 more zombie. Oh great, a crawler in his zone 1. So his zone 1 is full, so kapow, and then a walker, a crawler, and a walker. Okay, 2 walkers and a crawler in his zone 3, and that's going to end his turn. Now we're going to move on to the Country Girl. And I really want to get rid of that zombie alert. Okay, search the loot deck and discard discard for a Molotov cocktail. Then shuffle the discards into the deck. Okay, add 2 zombies to your zone 3. Okay, we're going to do that now. So 2 zombies to zone 3 will be a runner and a brute. Okay, runner and a brute in her zone 3, and then we go search the loot deck for a Molotov cocktail, and then we shuffle them back up. Okay, got this Molotov for her, and now we got to roll her dice. So here we go. Let's hope she gets something good. I found her a Molotov cocktail though. Okay, that's good. We can change one non-zombie icon or roll all zombie icons. Okay, so we're going to re-roll this one zombie icon. It's a gun. 3 guns, man. And a bat. Well, she's going to take 3. She might as well take them. The only one I think she's going to re-roll is this one, just see if we get something more 4 guns. Well, okay, she's going to do a lot of damage this turn. Not a bad thing. Let's go to her board. Now, unfortunately, the Molotov cocktail only affects Zone 2, or you can do 2 points to the boss mutant, which isn't out. So we're going to use the bat first, and with the bat we're going to take out this brute that's in the front row, and then with the 4 guns we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4, I guess. Doesn't really matter. And she's still going to take 4 points of damage this turn, and then the gas station is going to go away. Or it has gone away. Yeah, that's not good. So, oh god, this runner. I need to take back one of the walkers that I killed and kill the runner instead, because then she doesn't want to take more damage. So basically, bam, for 4 points of damage, almost dead. Wow, that was a quick bad turn for her. She did as much as she possibly could with the dice she had available to her. So she's got 1, 2, 3, 4 now, and that's going to end her turn. So these 2 guys go back, and these 2 guys go back now. Advancement. These 2 are going to advance. This one's going to advance to here. So it's this one, and that one's going to go there. So her Molotov is going to be useless next turn as well. Anyway, that we just got to draw her next zombie. She did use a gun, so she's going to have 4 zombies come out. A crawler, a walker, well, a crawler that would normally appear in zone 1 but won't, and another crawler. So 3 crawlers in the back row, 2, 3, and a walker. Pow. Okay. Boom. Now we're going to move on to the sweet prom girl. She's still not in a bad place, so we're just going to go roll her dice. She's at the water tower, so we get to move. Actually, we're going to do that first. You may move up to 4 zombies from any of your zones to another player's zone 3. Okay. 1, 2. We'll put them. We're going to give them all to the guy that's winning, the athlete. 2, 3, 4. All of those went from any of your zones. Yep. Okay. All of those went over to the athlete, and now we're going to go roll her dice, and the water tower goes away. Okay, here's our roll. Let's see what we get here. Well, at least we got the amulet. That's good. We can. Oh, very nice. Very nice. We got a whole bunch of stuff there, and we only got. So if we can get 4 icons for sure. Draw 2 followers, keep 1, discard, then draw 1 location. Okay, so we could literally swap that over to. Well, you know what we could do is make this one a bat, so we can guarantee to knock out our zone 1 using that, and then we're going to roll this one and see. Hopefully, we get another search. We did not. We got a bat. That sucks. So we're going to roll it again for our last one. Oh, perfect! Oh, that is awesome. Let's see what we're going to do. A lot of good stuff here. This turn, it's our sweet prom girl's kicking tail. She's going to use the bat to take these 2 walkers out of the front row, and then she's got 4 search icons. 4 icons. We're going to draw 2 followers. We're going to keep 1, discard the other, then draw 1 location. Yay! Pretty awesome. Okay, 2 followers, keep 1. Let's see what she gets. The attractive nurse, healer. You may heal 1 wound at the start of your turn. If you do so, roll 1 less action die. Hit girl. That's funny. If you've seen the movie Kick-Ass, then you know who that is. Die, die, die. You may sacrifice, discard. hit girl to remove all zombies from one zone. She's worth 2 points. She's going to take her. Why? Because she already has a healer ability, and that's going to like a ace in the hole if she needs it. So she's going to do that. And now she gets to draw a location card as well. The dark woods. The woods sure are dark. Why did I run here? Oh yeah, I'm desperate. Immediately draw and resolve an event card. Oh, and then on her next turn she's going to have to roll one less action dice. So hopefully the event will give her an action dice. A deadly meeting. You see shadowy movement ahead and open fire. You are fired upon a return. You and the player to your left each suffer 2 wounds. Each of you may avoid your wound by discarding a follower. Player to the left. So, tough guy. She's going to exchange that damage because she's got this guy. And he's going to end up dying anyway. Because it's just a scratch ability. So she lost him. As a result, did not kill her. But our girl now has 3 wounds on her, which means her healer ability will take effect at the start of your turn. If you have 3 or more wounds, you heal 1. So she's going to heal 1 next turn. It's good. Now, for this is awesome though, but look at this. For her movement, boom. That's it. And then we're going to populate. She did not use a gun, so we're just going to populate her zone 3 with a brute, a walker, and a crawler. Boom, boom, boom. Pretty good. Okay, back to our athlete. Well, I say that, but then the hospital kicks in here, and we're going to do that. It says at the start of your next turn, heal all wounds. Boom! He fled the hospital, healthy as a horse. Stitched himself up, took some medicine, the wounds are gone. Okay, now we got to do this. She's going to smack a zombie, so she's going to kill this creeper just in case. I don't know. That's probably fine, but kill the creeper, and then of course we're going to move one walker from the country girl over to his board for the second part of her effect, and then we're going to go roll some dice. So he's clearly winning the game at this point. We'll have to see how this goes. Well, he's not clearly, he's way ahead right now, but our sweet prom girl is catching up. Okay, boom. That's the zombie charge thing, isn't it? Oh man, immediately advance any 3 zombies on your board forward 1 zone. Any 3. Okay. Oh, but he's going to do some damage this turn. Let's roll this again. That's all we're going to roll again. Flee, let's roll it again. Let's see what we get. A zombie, of course. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is that. We're going to immediately advance any 3 zombies on your board forward 1 zone. Okay, batter up. 1, 2, that's 1. 3, 4, that's 2. Boom! All these zombies gone from the first row from him. Oh wait, we can't do that yet. We got to advance. Well, it's okay. We got to advance 3 zombies. I think we're gonna take 1 from here, 1 from here, because we don't want any of them in the. And we'll advance those 3 from his event. Okay, so that's that. Now we got to do this. 1 location card. Let's see what we get. We're going to run by the high school. The familiar building gives me a tactical advantage. Oh, and the memories. At the start of the next turn, add the black die to your bonus die to your roll. Okay, great. That is it for him. On that portion. Now we got to move everybody. Here they come. Ooh, they're moving up. And we got a bunch moving up here too. And that is that. Now we got to roll. He did not have any guns, so he is going to get an extra zombie from the zombie die, though, that he did not reroll. A runner, walker, a brute, and a crawler. So, runner, walker, brute, crawler. And that's that. She's hurting, and she lost her follower. And she's got a bunch of zombies, 2 runners she's got to take care of in her front zone there. So let's see what she gets on the dice roll. Oh, nice, all clear. 3 books and 2. What does that do? She's got clear all zone of the zombies and draw an event card. She's definitely keeping these. And oh, okay, she's keeping all of it. Man, that was a good roll. Okay, and there's no zombies showing up for her this turn at all. So let's go back to her board now. Okay, these 3 books. We're going to clear a zone and draw an event card. Boom, we're clearing zone 1. And creeper and the walker. Okay. Alright. And then this is going to allow him to draw, or her to draw, rather, a follower, which she's going to do because she's out of them. Ooh, obnoxious councilman. I'm in charge here. You lose 2 rerolls every turn. I hate politicians. If the councilman would become your first follower, you may choose to discard him. 6 points. We're not going to keep him though. He's too nasty. Okay, so now we got some. That's going to be it for our turn though. So we got some movement. He moves up 1. These move up 3. Then we draw a card. Oh no, we don't. She got the all is quiet icon. So that's it for her turn. I wish she could have healed some stuff, but that was more effective. Okay, well, back around with our prom girl, sweet prom girl. She's doing pretty good. Got some things going on there, but anyway, we're just going to go right to the bowl. There's not much on her. We got this to deal with. So on your next turn, you roll 1 less action dice. So we're going to sacrifice an action dice, and then this location, the Dark Woods, is going to go away, and then we'll move on. Actually, she's doing pretty good if she can get a couple more followers. Not doing too bad at all. Here, let's roll our dice, see what happens. Boom, boom. Okay, zombies rise. So we know we got a brute going into zone 3, and a runner going into got a runner going into zone 2 on our board. Okay, so we did that. That was her event. Now let's take a look at her stuff. Well, not too thrilled about. You don't need this really. Rather have a bat than well, it doesn't matter. 2 guns would help us kill a brute. It's in row 2. What do I need most? I need yeah, we're going to get rid of these 2. So let's keep these right now. Take our second roll. Okay, 3 guns. Got 2 of those. That's good because now we're going to get to draw a follower, and that's what I was after. Well, you know, if we're going to have to get an extra zombie because of the guns, we might as well just take 3 of them. So we'll stop there. That's where we're going to stop. Let's go back to our board. Okay, so we have 3 guns. So the first thing we're going to do is going to use 2 of them to get rid of this brute in her second row, and then the third one to get rid of this walker in her first row. That settles that problem. Now with the 2 search icons, we can either draw a follower or location. I think that we're going to draw a follower because we're trying to win at this point. A cool guy. Let's see. Keep it cool, G. Ignore 1 other follower's penalty. Oh, good. Ignore the wealthy heiress's penalty. I don't know what this symbol is for, if it means anything at all other than being cool. Yeah, we'll just put it down there. Good. That means the heiress doesn't affect us unless something else comes up that she gets that's just as bad. But that is going to be her action dice turn. Now, also at the start of her turn, I should have done this. At the start of your turn, if you have 3 or more wounds, heal 1. So she's going to heal 1 of her wounds. She would have done that at the beginning of her turn. And then we have a runner that's going to go 1, 2, and then these 3 that are going to go here. Now, she is going to have an extra zombie this turn because she did shoot guns. And just want to make sure it's if player uses 1 or more gun icons, yeah, add 1 zombie to the, okay, yep. So, runner, we got a quick running, dashing runner in her zone 3, a brute, and a crawler. So, brute, crawler, and we are done with her turn. Now let's move back around to the athlete. He's getting pretty close to winning too. He's got the most points with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points, or 9 points. Yeah, and then poor country girl lost her one and only guy. So let's go back to the athlete and keep going. All right, we got a lot going on here. I don't know what he's going to do, but we do have this, the high school. Add the black balloon to study your actions for this roll, so we're going to do that, and basically we have to first take care of her. So we're going to smack a no runners. Okay, we're going to smack a walker out of there from the noise angry waitress, And then we're going to take a walker from the Sweet Prom Girls Zone 3 and put it on ours for her scream effect. And that is it. Now we're just going to go roll some dice. Oh, yeah, he's got this too, the medical thing. He doesn't need it right now, but we do have it. Okay, let's roll and see what happens. Okay, we got the amulet. That's good. Ooh, good. Baseball bat. I think we're going to change this into a baseball bat as well. So we don't have, and let's see, we got two of those. We need a location. So with the search card, with the search die we can choose one with that, but we might be able to get 3 and do even better. Let's roll this one and see what we get. Okay, another bat. I'll take it. He needs the damage. Okay, that is going to end our actions, our dice rolling. So let's go back to his board and see what we're going to do with all that stuff. So unfortunately, this isn't as good as it looks because of these guys here. So one bat takes out one brute. One bat takes out another brute. Another bat takes out, doesn't matter, these 2 creepers. Should have kept on for stopping damage, but that's where we're at. So these 3 bats we're going to take 4 points of damage this turn from zombies. And we're going to have to draw, we're going to get to draw a location. With this it's a location or a follower. Do I want a follower or a location? I'm way ahead on points. Let's do the location right now. The police station. Immediately draw a loot card. Well, see, that was worth it, possibly. An axe. Nice. That allows us to change a non-zombie icon to a bat. Very great item for him if it lasts. And then on the next turn, we get to, at the start of your next turn, you get to heal 2 wounds, which is going to be great because we're about to take 4. So we're going to go to the zombie advance phase. All 4 of these advance. And so we take 4 points of damage from that. Not great. You know what we haven't had is the big zombie guy come out. We almost had him come out, but not quite. Okay, so we got 4 points there. Now we're going to then advance the rest of them, so all these move up. Uh-oh. He moves up twice, actually. Didn't see him back there. Okay, which means we're going to take another point of damage. Good thing he's going to heal some wounds next turn. And now we got him moving all the way to the front, and then all these ones move here. That is the end of his turn. Now he used no guns, so all we have to do is draw and populate his zone 3. So 2 walkers and a runner go into his zone 3. Here's the 2 walkers. And let's find the runner here. Here we go. Okay, now we're going to move on to our country girl. Yeah, she's not doing all that great, but she does have Molotov cocktail. However, these 3 things aren't that terrible for her, and it seems like a waste of 5 points of damage until we get another couple in there. So let's just go roll our dice and see what happens. Okay, we're going to roll. Oh, good. She got no zombies coming out this turn so far. 2 books and a gun, and 2 running icons. Let's do this. Let's roll this one. 3 running icons. Don't need, well, delay is the inevitable, I guess. And the 2 books would give us the choice of falling action, loop card, location card, or wound. We could get rid of one of her wounds. So we're going to take this. That's where we're going to stop right there. Now keep in mind she's not going to have any zombies come out this turn. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so we're going to push him back, and then we'll push 2 back there. And it works out pretty good. With the 2 book icons, we can use it to get a loot card or something else, but I think what we're going to do is make sure she's only got 1 wound left, so we're going to make sure to give her a wound back, and that will be her entire turn because now she just has advances. So these guys come up, and then we add no more zombies to the board, and that's the end of her turn. Very quick. Nothing new added for our Sweet Prom Girl, but you know what I did do, actually? Forgot to reduce one of her action dice. So we're going to flip that around and do it this turn, just to make it even and fair. Okay, well, yep. Well, we got no zombies coming out this turn, so, and a gun, and she only has 1 in her front row. So I think what we're going to do is take a fleeing card, add 3 zombies to your zone 3. That wasn't the card I would have wanted. A runner, a walker, and a runner. Okay. 2. There's the walker. We got, and I'm putting 2 runners on her board. She's got 3 runners in her back row. Okay, now that's going to allow us to roll these two again. I'm going to roll all three of these again. Let's see what we get. Okay, so that, and then for my last roll, I'm going to roll these again too. Okay, well, could have been worse, I guess. Okay, now let's go to her board and see what we got. Okay, well, her healer ability is not going to kick in this turn. She's going to push him back once and push one of the other ones back off the end of the board. She's going to take a point of damage from him when he moves up. She really can't do much about it. But we could draw a location or well, she's got to catch up on points. So she's going to draw a follower with her 2 search dice. She searched and found, oh, infected Tim. I'm not feeling so well. If at any time while you are rolling dice there are 3 or more zombie icons showing Tim enters your zone 1 as a zombie. So this is exactly the same as the infected Marge. There must be a couple. They're both 5 points too. So now actually, strangely enough, she is ahead of our athlete who was ahead for most of the game. Now we got to do some. That's it for her dice. We got to move some zombies. So this one moves up twice. He's going to come off the board, but he's going to do a 3rd point of damage to her again. All of these move up. These 2 guys move up to zone 1, and these ones come into zone 2. But because of this, there are no more zombies, and she had no guns, so that's the end of her turn. Let's go back to our athlete. Maybe next turn she's going to get a location so she can use that good rest. Okay, we got to wrap around to our athlete now. Okay, first we got to do her effect. So we'll just take out this runner here with her ability, and now the other bad ability. So this is interesting. It says at the start of your turn, move 1 zombie from zone 3 of another player to your zone 3. The other 2 players don't have any zombies in their zone 3. Oh wait, we didn't draw our zombies. Sorry, we didn't draw our zombies for our prom girl. We got to do that. Oh no, we didn't actually, because she rolled this as well. So there weren't any. Okay, yeah, so there aren't any zone 3 zombies to come to his deal. So we're going to use the second part of this card, which says at the start of your next turn, heal 2 wounds. That's awesome because he needed to do that. So 2 wounds got healed. Now he's going to also says you once per turn you may discard a token to heal 1 wound, then advance 2 zombies 1 zone each. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to take that off, and that's going to take another wound off of him. And then we'll advance the 2 walkers in the back row to his zone 2. Okay, now let's go roll some dice. This is going to be a pretty long video. Let's see what happens here now. Got all our dice for him, and he got the amulet again. So we can re-roll this. But look at that. That is such a weird roll. And for him, it doesn't do any good. We're going to re-roll all of these. And with the amulet, we're going to re-roll this zombie as well. Okay, that's a little more interesting. He's got a big front row though. Okay, let's roll these 2 again. Okay, weird roll, but that's what we ended up with. Let's see what we can do with it. I'm going to go over to his board and try and get some stuff done. Oh, he's going to take some more damage this turn, but he can do this. I don't need the book. He's going to use his axe to change this icon to a bat. And with that, he's going, well, these, yeah, you know what I'm going to do? Right now he's taking 4 damage. I could kill one of these guys, he's going to take 2 damage, or 3 damage. Or I could kill these 2 with the 1 bat, and he will then take 2 damage. And then I'll shoot this runner in the back row with the gun. Fortunately, that's about all I could do. Now I got these 3 icons. So with 3 of those, we can get draw 2 followers, keep 1 and discard the other. So we're going to do that. 1, 2. Let's see, we get the Caring Nun and the Lounge Singer. Ooh, we definitely don't. I don't think. Well, that's interesting. What does that mean? Blessed Flock. The Caring Nun's VPs are equal to the number of followers you have, including the Caring Nun. So that would be 4 points. That's pretty good. That's as good as this guy with no bad effects. Except he won't stop singing. So we're going to get rid of him. Don't like him at all. And we're going to add her. She's currently worth then 4 points to our group. And he's 1 away from ending the game. Now, that is all his dice. So we're going to advance these two brutes. They did 2 points of damage to him, so he's back up to 4. And then all of these guys are going to advance 1, and then we're going to draw for some zombies. Okay, now, boom. Oh, 2 crawlers in zone 1. And he did use a gun, so he's going to get 2 more. So these 2 pop up in zone 1, and then he got a runner and a brute in zone 3. There we go. That's the end of his turn. Okay, let's roll some dice. Okay, we got 2 zombies, so we're definitely going to have to do some re-rolling, but we have the nun, so we're probably going to, or the nurse, so we're probably going to heal 2 points from her, but let's think about that. So she could push, no, we're going to heal 2. So we're going to use the nurse ability, but instead, we've been pushing people back, but instead we're going to, heal 1 wound, or back 2 zombies out. 1 wound, is it worth it? Or do we back 2 zombies? Then we don't have to worry about anything. 1 wound is a victory point though, so we're going to heal the wound, and hopefully when we re-roll these, because we're taking a fleeing card, we'll get something good out of it. Okay, our fleeing card is going to be add 2 zombies to your zone 3. We will do that. So we're going to get a brute and a walker. Not terrible, I guess. Could be worse. Okay, and now we got to re-roll these, and I think we're going to keep the 2 books and we'll re-roll this stuff. Okay, 2 flea and a gun. We'll keep the gun, I guess. Well, the 2 fleas, I could push them back. We'll re-roll the gun. Yeah, let's do that. She can push them back into the zone 2 and then kill them all. Okay, so that's what we're going to get. Let's go to our board and see what we can do. Okay, so with these 3, what we're going to do is we're going to push these 2 back, and we're going to push him off the board. That gets rid of him for this turn anyway. We're going to have some more zombies come out at the end. Now we got the 2 books. So next she's going to use her Molotov cocktail. And why is she going to do that? Well, because it'll take out all of these guys. We've totally cleared out her. It does 5 points. So 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why I said it's going to take them all out. Okay, then we got our icons for our 2 books. Location, loot, wound. Let's go for location. The old bridge. The bridge is a good location to herd and kill zombies 1 at a time. At the start of your next turn, add the black bonus die to your action dice, and each bat roll does 3 damage instead of 2. That's pretty darn good. Okay, that'll be for next turn for our country girl. Now, movement. This one moves forward, and then we draw. We had no guns, so we just draw and pick the top 3, brute, runner, walker. Okay. Brute, runner, and walker. Okay. That's the end of that. Now we move on to the sweet prom girl. So right at the start of our turn, we are going to use her healer ability, which means if she has 3 or more damage, she can reduce it by 1, so she does that. And then we're going to roll her dice. Okay. She got her wound right back, so it's a good thing she did that. Boom, boom, boom. We got runners, so I'm going to keep those 3, but I'm going to roll these 2. Zombie. She still has 1 reroll. I could take a flea card because I can't get rid of all the runners in her. Well, I can actually. I still have Hit Girl. I can get rid of her for 2 points. Die, die, die. You may sacrifice Hit Girl to remove all zombies in any zone. That could help her a lot. And she's going to have 1 more zombie come out. I don't want to take another. Yeah, we're going to do that. That's where we're going to stop. Okay, let's do the obvious thing first. We're going to shoot. I guess we'll pop one of these guys because we're not going to, and then we're going to use her. We actually are going to sacrifice Hit Girl because otherwise our character would die. So Hit Girl goes away, boom, and all of these zombies are gone. Boom. Okay, and then we're going to deal with that in a little bit. And now as we deal with that, she's going to draw 2 followers and pick one. We're trying to get to the end. See if we can. She's trying to get to the end with some good points. Stoner Mechanic, motorcycle at the start of your turn. 2 zombies move back from zone 2. Okay, that's kind of neat. And then Chill Man, 1 reroll. You only get a reroll each turn. She just got, the old maid slow and keeps offering you hard candy. Each turn you must spend an action die with a run icon to keep her moving. If you do not, at the end of that turn she gets bitten and enters zone 1 for the zombies, but it's 4 points. That would put her at 4. Yeah, I think she's, even though she's bad, she's going to take her instead of the stoner mechanic. And that's going to be what she ends up drawing. Now we got to do her zombies. Okay, so these two guys just simply move forward, then we draw this and get 4 because she drew a gun. So a brute, two walkers, and a crawler in her front zone. So there's the brute and 2 walkers, and that's going to be the end of her turn. Sorry, I mean our athlete, who's in dire straits here. But the first thing we do is we do the angry maid, or angry waitress. She's going to kill... Yeah, let's kill one of these creepers. I don't know why they're... just make sure they're gone. So she did that, and then we got to pull one over from somebody else's board. I think we'll pull a walker over from the prom, our prom girl. Okay, then we're going to heal one more. We're going to do that and then heal one more, but we're going to have to take the walker and the brute from the back row and move them up to zone 2. Okay, but now he's got more hits. And now we get to go roll his dice. Hopefully we get a little luck here. Let's see what we get. Boom. He definitely wants bats, and we get none. But no zombies this turn except for this one. And yeah, he really can't do anything about that. And these books are cool. Do we take a flea card, or he can't do anything to the zombies? You know what? I think we're going to take a flea card and re-roll everything. We need to add 2 zombies to your zone 3. So we're going to add a crawler and a runner to zone 3. Okay. There they go. Oh, almost on the wrong board. Okay. Don't need the 3 books. What would 3 books give me? Let me think about that, because if I get 4 books, what would that do? Okay, 3 books, clear a zone of all zombies and draw an event card. Okay, that's a no-brainer. We're going to do that. So we're going to roll these 2 again and see what we get. Okay, that's good. In our last re-roll. Good, okay. Boom. Well, sort of good, I guess. Okay. I think we'll do these first. So we're going to do this, and that's going to wipe out all the zombies on one zone. So all of these guys go. We'll take these 2 guys off next, and the 2 short stubby ones, and then this guy there. So he cleared that zone using the 3 books of the dead. He'll use the bat. Remember, the athlete, you can use the bat to hit zone 2, so he'll take this guy out from zone 2, and then he gets to draw a location. So still got 2 runners back there. Okay. The old barn. Immediately draw an event. Oh, we also get to draw... Yes, we also needed to draw an event for this. So before we drew that card, we got... Oh, man. The active player adds 1 additional zombie to his zone. 3... This is active for all players. The active player adds 1 additional zombie to his zone 3 in the add zombie phase. So everybody gets to add 1. So that's now on top of the alert zombies. No, wait. Now the alert zombies goes away. This one goes away. So you only have 1 active at a time. Now we have full moon. Okay. Anyway, now we get this, which it says draw an event card immediately and resolve it. And then at the start of the next turn, heal 2 wounds, then add 1 zombie to your zone 3. Okay. So we're going to draw another event card. Hold card, buildings ahead. Through the early morning fog, you see a group of buildings. Keep this card. Discard this card to draw 3 location cards and keep 1 and discard the others. He will do that. Okay, that's basically it for him. Well, yeah, he doesn't want to use his last medical supplies because the 2 runners will move twice. So that's going to end that. Let's do his movements. We got this guy. These 2 guys come to zone 1 and he comes to zone 2. Now we're going to add... Now we're definitely going to, because of the full moon, we're going to add another to a zone 3. A walker, a brute, and a walker. Okay, so 1 big bad brute and 3 little walkers. And that ends his turn. Oh wait, you know, I forgot that we had that. We didn't add those. All those zombies that got added to his board didn't happen. So they go back into the pool. Yeah, I almost forgot that. His event was a good one. Okay, let's roll the dice for her. Okay, she got... That's going to be helpful. She'll be able to heal. But she got 2 zombies. A bat. A flea. The bat's no good to her. There's nobody in her zone 1. So she's going to re-roll these 3, I think. So keep those 2, and we'll draw a fleeing card. Okay, draw and resolve an event card. Okay, not too bad. That could be a good thing. Oh, look, she got the barricade. Great. So now she's got 2 cards that require location, so we definitely want to keep this. We're going to roll these 4. Let's see. We get 2 bats aren't any good, but we'll keep. I guess we'll do this here. Okay, boom, boom, and boom. That's what we're stuck with. So let's go back to her board. Okay, we do have the old bridge to take care of. It says that oh, I got to roll the black bonus dice. Here, I'm going to roll it off camera. I'll just add it to what she. Oh, it's a gun. Okay, we got another gun. So, and then each bat roll does 2 damage instead of 3, but there's nobody in her zone, so the old bridge is going to go away. She'll shoot twice. That'll get rid of him and the runner. Boom and boom, and then she'll push these 2 off the board. She's completely cleared her board. That's interesting. With these, the bat is wasted, and then she gets to draw another location. It is the movie theater. Immediately draw an event card. Okay. Flames of the Dead. Keep this card to play on a future turn. Discard this event to force another player to discard their current location card and suffer a wound. Interesting. We'll see how that helps her. Now we're going to. We're not moving anything because there's nothing to move. And we didn't. Actually, I didn't do this. She's just going to heal another wound. Okay. And now we got to populate her board. Remember, there's going to be 4 because of the full moon. Walker, 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 walker. Okay, just 4 regular zombies are coming in. She's staying way ahead of the pack at this point and healing herself back up, but she's got no followers. She needs to change that. Okay, that is going to be the end of her turn. I'm just going to roll her dice. We all know what she's got in her pool. Remember, she has to have a run symbol on this. She has to try and at least get 1 run symbol. So, okay, so she's going to have some zombies come out. A runner in zone 3 and a walker in zone 4. Okay, that's that. And now her dice. So 2 guns, 2 of those, and a zombie. She's going to take a fleeing card. Might as well, since she has to roll some dice. Advance 3 zombies, 1 zone. Okay, so those. Yeah, those. Hold on just a moment. Okay, just show you what she's doing. She's going to advance these 3 to right here. Okay, now back to her dice. Now, she's going to re-roll the 2 guns. Well, now she does have stuff in her front row she could kill, but bats would be better. Let's roll them all, see what happens. Oh, there we go. Bat, gun, and a dude. She wants to get one of these. Let's try that. Oh, wait, no, she needed that. Dang it. You know, I'm going to keep that, actually. We're going to keep that as it was, and then take that, because she needs that. She needs the running symbol for this. She still gets to use it. She just has to have one. All right, spend 1. Oh, no, spend 1 action die. So she has to spend this on the old woman. Let's go back to her board. Yeah. So she has to spend this action die on the old woman to keep her moving forward. Now we got a bat that's going to take out 2. Okay, and then we got a gun. It's going to take out 1. Oh, 1. The gun doesn't matter that much anymore. We're going to get to choose between a follower or a location. Well, if she draws the follower, that is going to end the game. So she's going to do that. The old codger. Slow and grumpy. You roll 1 less action dice. Wow. Take your time, Sonny. Gain an additional reroll each turn. Oh, so she gets 1 less action dice, but she's got rerolls. However, we just marked the end of the game because she was the last player as well, and she's got 5 followers. Let me check something. You know, we still have to finish her turn, so let's finish that out. These 3 are going to move. She has, you know, I should have used her healing ability. She would have healed 1 of these. These 2 are going to move, and then we're going to draw for her 4 zombies in the back. A runner, a brute, and a walker. 2 brutes, a runner, and a walker. Okay, now that the hunt phase is over, we check for end game conditions, which we have. We have somebody with 5 players. Now we add up some points. We got up. She has 3 points from her health, and then 9, 10, 16 points, so 19 points total for her. The country girl's not even worth adding up. She's got 4 points from her health, and that's it. Now let's go over to our athlete. Well, he's got 3 damage, so he's got 5 victory points, so it's 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. She was worth 4 because he has 4 followers. So the Sweet Prom Girl won that game. Pretty cool, man. So that's going to end that. Thanks for watching. That was a long one. We'll have to see. It's going to take me a while to edit these and get them out. But that was a big, long session, and I think I caught most of the mistakes while playing, but I'm sure I made a couple. Anyway, that ends it. So I will come back maybe in a second or last short video and talk about my final thoughts. I'm just going to say I wouldn't have done this big long session if I didn't enjoy this game. I think this game is a blast. So I highly recommend it. So there's my review. Thanks, and I'll talk to you soon.